Now, the time here is 16:51. You're with OS from the BBC World Service. Kerry Allen has sat down to talk us through some of the latest stories from China as our China media analyst. Hi, Kerry.
Hey, Nuala.
So the first one is about Chinese film star Fan Bingbing. Now, before we get into it, this is a very famous name in China, but one that might not be familiar to you. Who is Fan Bingbing? Well, here's Scarlett Maguire from the OS team with the key things that you need to know.
Fan Bingbing is one of China's most successful film stars. The 36-year-old has been China's highest paid actor since 2013 and one of their biggest celebrities with over 62 million followers on the Chinese social networking site Weibo. Born in Qingdao, Shandong province, Fan Bingbing started her career in 2001. Her recent film appearances include Lord of Ravaging Dynasties, I'm Not Madame Bovary, and the Hollywood blockbuster X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Thanks to Scarlett Maguire for that. Well, Kerry, we've spoken about Fan Bingbing before, but what is the latest lines on her? I keep seeing her name pop up.
Well, this report came out early this month, which talked about social responsibility for Chinese celebrities, and it listed 100 different celebrities. It was a report carried out by a big university, and this report was delivered to lots of big official state media, so People's Daily, for example, CCTV, and in this report it said that only 9 celebrities had passed, but everybody else had failed, and Fan Bingbing was right at the bottom. She'd not even scored 1 point as socially responsible. So a lot of people have seen this report and they're thinking, because she's been silent for a long time, nobody really knows where she is. She's not been posting on social media and she's not been seen in public for months, that people are now starting to suspect that she might have been detained in China because this report's been publicised so widely by these big media companies.
So still no word of her from the last time we spoke. How would you describe the rating system? I mean, how do you go up or down?
Well, the rating system, it's based on 3 things: integrity, philanthropy work, and professional experience. But it's not entirely clear how they've actually, like the kind of methodology behind how they've compiled this report. And the celebrities that come top, for example, these are big figures who are very much publicised by big kind of government official media like People's Daily. So, I mean, TF Boys being the obvious choice. They're like a 3-member boy band that are kind of like One Direction. They're very, very popular. They sing nice pop songs. But also, I mean, figures, for example, like Jackie Chan, who's known internationally. He's done philanthropy work for years and he's been known as this big figure, but he's failed the test.
Oh, I was about to say he failed. I thought he was going to be on the list.
No.
He failed the list.
He failed, yes. So people have picked up some of these names and they're saying that, I mean, there are some people who, I mean, because, you know, young people love to talk about my celebrity's better than yours. So some people who are fans of TF Boys, for example, they've been saying, "Yo, my favourite member, Wang Junkai, is higher than Wang Yuan." But then, for example, yeah, Jackie Chan, people who are fans of him, they're saying, "How come he's not included? He's been doing work for years. Like, you know, how has this worked out?"
Well, it sounds like most of them failed compared to just those few that are on top. But that's one that we're keeping across. The other is, you've been taking a look, as you always do, at the other big social media stories that are coming out of China. And one is, I suppose we could call it picture of the day.
Oh,
that
yes.
rare brown panda.
It's lovely. In fact, actually, it's been described in Chinese media as like it's lost its ink. Because it literally looks like, I mean, you know, when I saw it, I thought it looks like a panda that's been placed in the wash. It's kind of...
It's faded brown.
Yeah, it's faded brown. And this is actually, it's a very rare sight. It's known as the Qinling panda. And there are only between 200 and 300 in the wild in central China, in southern Shanxi. But there's one in captivity called Qizai. And this panda, lots of pictures have gone out in state media. And I mean, yeah, Chinese media love a panda story, but they're saying that this panda...
Chinese media, all media.
Yes, they're saying that this panda may be about to become a dad. And bear in mind that, you know, pandas are, they're endangered species, and this particular panda is so rare. There's a lot of excitement in China. Chinese social media users have been all over this, and they've been saying, you know, oh, it's really exciting. We might see, you know, some of them had never seen this brown panda before, and they're really quite excited that...
Well, I hadn't seen one until you flagged it, I have to say. So, Qizai, so spelled Qizai, if anybody wants to take a look at him. Kerry Allen, thanks very much, taking a look at some of the stories out of China for us here on OS.